Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Elise and I'm a yoga teacher. Today you're in for a slow flow yoga sequence with a focus on back bends, so heart openers. It's good for the shoulders, good for the spine, and amazing counterpose to our daily lives. So hop on your mat and let's get started. Alright. Let's come to a comfortable seated position. You can grab the flesh of your butt and remove it so you really have a nice anchor through the sit bones, and you can even kind of dig the sit bones on the floor. Bring your hands on your laps. You can either have the palms up or the palms down. You can roll your shoulders up and back, and one more time. Roll your shoulders up and back, and you can gently close your eyes. Just take a moment here to settle on your mat. Get centered. There is no need to worry about the past or worry about what might happen later. And let's anchor ourselves in this present moment. And the best way to be present is to focus on the breath. So bring all your awareness on your breathing. You don't have to change it in any way. You can just notice it. And maybe you can even listen to it. Observe how it feels. Observe where you can feel your breath. Maybe in the nostrils or in the chest. And maybe you're already breathing through the belly. Now make sure you don't hold any tension in the body, starting with the face. Relax your forehead and your jaw. Now relax your shoulders. Feel your arms on your laps and relax up to the fingertips. Soften your belly and relax your hips. Maybe here, take a moment to notice how you're sitting. Feel the weight of the body through the sit bones. Relax your legs. Relax your feet and the toes. And you can give an intention to your practice today. And since we do a backbend sequence, could find an emotional intention rather than something physical. For example, compassion, gratitude, kindness, anything that really comes from the heart. And in front of that quality that you can develop, you can bring the words I am compassion, I am gratitude, I am kindness. Just find something that resonates with you tonight. And you can repeat this intention 3 times. Now inhale deeply through the nose, all the way to the top. Open the mouth and exhale. Again, inhale deeply, and when you inhale, you take all the good vibes. And when you exhale, you release anything that doesn't serve you. And again, inhale everything that is positive and that is good. And exhale. exhale, tension or maybe stress. And one last time, inhale deeply. And exhale. And now come back to a gentle breathing. Bring your hands in the prayer position in front of your heart. Rub the palms together with energy. Now cup the palms in front of the eyes. Make sure you don't smash them. Feel vibrations here, the energy that you just created. Now blink the eyes open. Spread the fingers and release. Alright, very nice. Now we'll do a few rounds of seated cat-cow. So bring your hands on your knees. The spine is tall and upright. Now on an inhale, arch the back, lift the chest and gaze towards the ceiling. Shoulder blades are squeezed. Exhale, round the upper back. Tuck the chin, tuck the belly in, so squeeze the navel to the spine. And again, inhale, arch the back, look up. Shoulder blades are squeezed. And exhale, round the upper back. Feel your shoulder blades separating. Touch the chin and bring the navel to the spine. And again, inhale, arch. Open your heart, open the chest. And exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, opening the heart, squeezing the shoulder blades, gentle gaze up. And exhale, round. And back to a neutral spine. Alright, good. Now bring the fingertips on the floor right beside the hips. Keep the shoulders down. Inhale, bring the arms high. And exhale, fingertips on the floor. Again, inhale, bring the arms high. Now on the exhale, hands behind the body. Interlace the fingers. Press the knuckles in the floor. Inhale, open the chest. Look up, squeeze the shoulder blades again. And when you exhale, you gently fall forward with the arms stretching above the head and the forehead towards the floor. Take 2 slow deep breaths here. Now slowly inhale, rise up. Release the hands, bring the hands towards the ceiling. Now right hand on the left knee, left hand behind. Inhale, open the chest, long spine. Exhale, press the hands against the knee and gaze back for a spinal twist. When you inhale, you lengthen the spine, you elongate, you can press on the fingertips. And when you exhale, you have more space to deepen your twist. Deep breathing. Now complete your exhale. Inhale, both arms high, shoulders down, and exhale to the other side. Left hand on the right knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, twist. Press on the fingertips behind you. Inhale, lengthen, elongate, and exhale. You have more space to deepen the twist. Deep, slow breathing. Big inhale. Inhale the arms up to release. And exhale, hands on the floor. Alright, very nice. Now come on all fours. Make sure that your wrists are right underneath the shoulders, the knees are under the hips, and the feet, the top of the feet is flat and disappearing behind the knees. Now, don't collapse the ears in the shoulders. Press on your hand, you can slightly down the upper back and send the navel towards the spine, so engage your core. Now extend the right leg back, pointing the toes towards the back of the room. Don't open the hip, keep your hips squares to the mat. Now bend the knee so the toes are pointing towards the ceiling. From here we'll take tiger pose. So inhale, arch the back. Bring the toes towards the back of the head, pressing on your hands. Exhale, round the upper back. Bring the nose towards the knee, so you really have to use the core here. Inhale, arch the back, the toes go towards the back of the head. And exhale, round. Press the floor away from you, bring the knee to the nose. Again, inhale, arch, the toes towards the back of the head. And one last time, exhale, round, knee to nose. And now inhale and bring the leg straight back behind you with the toes pointing. Alright, now bend the right knee again. Lift the left arm forward. And now make a big circle with the left arm and go grab the foot. Keep gazing forward. Inhale, kick the right foot in the left hand. Lift the toes towards the ceiling, gentle back bend here. Keep looking forward, feel a nice stretch in the left shoulder. If you lose balance, you can tuck the toes of the left foot. Deep breathing here. Now take a big inhale. Exhale, release to spinal balance, left arm extended, right leg back, and release. Good. And we do that on the other side. So correct your alignment if you have lost the alignment. Adjust your bends as well. Alright, now left leg back, point the toes, don't open the hip, keep your hip squares towards the mat. Open the fingers wide, and if you don't want to lose balance, you can already tuck the toes of the right foot. Now bend the left knee so the toes are pointing towards the ceiling. Inhale, arch the back, bring the toes towards the back of the head, release the shoulders away from the ears, and exhale, round, press the floor, tuck the belly, knee to nose. Inhale, arch the back, toes towards the back of the head, and exhale, round, knee to nose, press the floor away from you. And again, inhale, arch the toes towards the back of the head. And exhale, round, knee to nose. And now on an inhale, bring the left leg straight back. Keep pointing the toes. Now extend the right arm forward. Bend the left knee. Make a big circle with the right arm and come and grab the left foot. Now tuck the toes of the right foot if you don't want to lose balance again. Inhale, kick the left foot in the right hand. Look forward, open the chest, open the heart. Gentle back bend here and keep pressing the toes up towards the ceiling. Feel a nice stretch in the right shoulder. Take a big inhale. Exhale, release to spinal balance. And down, tabletop position. Alright, good. Now from here we go to puppy pose. So bring your arms towards the corners of the mat. And here, roll your, the eye of the elbow. So it's the crease of the elbow, roll them towards the ceiling. Take a big inhale. And when you exhale, you can sink the chest towards the floor. Bring the forehead or the chin on the floor and the hips are right above the knees. Deep breathing here. Tailbone is lifted towards the ceiling. You can engage the core here. One more full breath. Now to release the pose, press on your hands. Bring the hands right underneath the shoulders. Now from here we take a quick child's pose. So bring the hips towards the heels, extend the arms forward, press the floor away from you so you can release the lower back. Deep breathing, observe any sensations, observe any subtle movement here, whatever your body is feeling. Alright, and now from here, press on your hands, come back to a tabletop position. Correct your alignment because from this tabletop position we take downward dog. So, tuck the toes, lift the hips towards the ceiling, the tailbone, straighten the legs, and because it's the first down dog of this session, by all means walk your dog. Lift one heel after the other, move your knees, move the hips. Just take any movement that feels natural and that your body might be craving for here. Alright, Alright, and now come to a still dog and let's check your alignment for a second. Your middle finger is pointing towards the front of the mat. Your fingers are widely spread. Press on the knuckles of the hands and press the floor away from you so you can sink the chest towards the thighs and you have a long straight spine. The biceps are rolled outward and the shoulders are also externally rotated. Shoulders away from the ears, make sure you can say yes and no with the head. Tailbone is pressing up and back and your navel is pressing towards the spine. Alright, very nice. Now from here, walk your hands towards the feet at the back of the mat. Bend the knees generously so maybe your chest can even rest on the thighs. And here, grab opposite elbows and let yourself dangle here in ragdoll pose. So back bends are really demanding on the shoulders, so here we release all the tension in the shoulders and in the upper back. If you want, you can sway from side to side. Alright, now come to stillness, release the hands, place the right hand in front of the right foot and bend the right knee generously. The left hand in front of the left foot, Left hand, left foot, bend the left knee generously, the right leg is extended. And now inhale and open to the right. Bring the right hand towards the ceiling, activate the fingertips, the fingers are squeezed together. You can gaze towards the right thumb or you can gaze down if your neck is bothering you. Deep breathing here. Now inhale, reach high with that right hand. Exhale, bring the right hand right in front of the right foot or on top of the right foot. Bend the right knee generously, extend the left leg and now open to the left. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Activate the fingers, bring the fingers together. You can gaze down or you gaze up, whatever your neck is allowing you to do today. Big breath in and exhale, release. Now keep bending both knees and slowly unroll the spine vertebra by vertebra until you come up, shoulders and head up. Alright, very nice. Let me just move a little bit here so you can see me. Alright, good. Now, keep your feet hips distance apart and keep a soft bend in the knees here. I saw that in the Kundalini video that I've done this morning. It's called Painting the Aura. So bring the arms alongside the body with a gentle bend in the knees. Now, inhale, lift your arms high. Exhale, bend the knee and exhale, release. Inhale, press on the feet. Inhale, all the goodness, all the positive energy. Back bend. Exhale, all that you don't need. And again, inhale, press on your feet. Lift your arms up, find a gentle back bend and exhale. Everything that you don't need. Inhale, all positive energy. Exhale, stress and tension. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale all the way up. Now bring the hands behind the body, interlace the fingers, press the knuckles down, squeeze the shoulder blades together, look up towards the ceiling. Take a big inhale here again. Exhale, softly bend the knees and fold forward. Chest is resting on top of the thighs and the hands are reaching forward. Keep the palms together if you can so you have a deeper opening of the shoulders. Now press on the feet. Inhale, rise up. Your hands release, bring them all the way to the top. Interlace the fingers, release the palms towards the ceiling, and from here come on your tippy toes. Find your drishti. The drishti is a focal point in front of you, and slowly walk to the front of the mat. Stay on your fingertips. Engage your glutes and your abs so you don't lose balance. Take a big inhale here. and exhale, release. Good, very nice. Now find your mountain pose, Tadasana. Bring your big toes to touch. Your ears are slightly separated. Tailbone down, pelvis forward. Lift your kneecaps so you have strong quads. Roll your shoulders up towards the ears, back and down. Good, nice opening of the chest. Shoulder blades gently squeeze. Hands to the heart. We'll do one round of sun salutations together. Inhale, reach your arms high for tall mountain. And here, send the hips forward so you can find a gentle back bend. And exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Now inhale, look halfway up with a flat back. Bend the knees, bring the hands on the floor. Right foot back. Find your runner's lunge here. Make sure that the knee is right on top of the ankle and that the back heel is lifted. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, left foot meet the right foot at the back of the mat. Find your high plank. If high plank is challenging, bring the knees on the floor. Let's hold high plank for 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees on the floor. Shift the weight forward, bend the elbows in, bring the chin, the chest on the floor, tailbone is lifted, slide the legs, press on your hands, inhale for baby cobra. So you see my chest is on the floor. Now you can lift the hands off the floor so you can really squeeze the shoulder blades. Keep breathing here. Now plant the hands on the floor. Inhale, press on the hands and find a higher cobra here. You see my elbows are not to the side. I have the elbows in and the shoulder blades together and the heart lifted, and I don't have the shoulders in my ears. Now take a big inhale. Exhale, release down. Tuck all 10 toes, come back on your knees and press back to downward dog. Inhale and exhale. Now gaze forward. Bring the right foot between your hands at the front of the mat for runner's lunge. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, press on the right foot. Bring the left foot forward and fall, Uttanasana. Press on both feet. Inhale all the way up, hips forward, gentle back bend. And exhale, hands to your heart. And now we do the left side. Inhale, rise up, hips forward, gentle back bend. And exhale, fold, Uttanasana, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up with a long spine. Now bend the knees, plant the hand on the floor. Left foot back, big step, find your runner's lunge. Right knee over the right ankle, back heel is lifted. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, right foot meet the left foot for high plank. Again, if high plank is challenging, bring the knees on the floor. If not, squeeze your bum, squeeze your abs, and we'll stay here for 3, 2, 1. Knees on the floor. Shift the weight forward, bend the elbows in, bring the chin, the chest on the floor, your tailbone is lifted. Slide the legs. Inhale, baby cobra. Really baby cobra here. So you can lift the hands off the floor, squeeze the shoulder blades together, open the heart and breathe. Now plant the hands on the floor. Inhale, press on the hands, come back to a higher cobra. Shoulders away from the ears, sternum forward. Press your hips on the floor. Inhale here and exhale, release down. Tuck the toes, come on all fours and press back to downward dog. Inhale and exhale. Now gaze forward, left foot between the hands at the front of the mat. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, press on the left foot, bring the right foot to meet the left. Fall forward, press on the feet. Inhale, rise up, hips forward, gentle back bend. And exhale, hands to your heart. Now release the hands down, close your eyes for a moment. And here, observe what your body is saying. Maybe you can feel your heartbeat pumping into your chest. Maybe you can feel some vibrations in the legs, in the arms, some tingling in the fingertips. Just observe any subtle movements, any subtle sensations here. Take a big breath in and exhale. And open your eyes. Alright, let's continue. Find your mountain pose again, arms elongating towards the floor. Inhale, reach your arms high. And exhale, fall forward. Bend the knees, press the hands on the floor. Right foot back. Find your runner's lunge here. And here, come on your fingertips. Place the fingertips on the floor. Now inhale, reach the arms high. Bring the palms together, interlace the fingers. If this is challenging, you can set the right knee on the floor. If not, keep the right knee lifted. Inhale, reach high with the fingertips. And on the exhale, very gently, bring the fingertips towards the back of the mat and open the chest towards the ceiling. Take a big inhale. Exhale, bring the hands on the floor. Right hand stays on the floor. You inhale, you open to the left, fingertips towards the ceiling. Press on the right hand so you release the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale here. Exhale, left hand on the floor. Left foot meet the right foot at the back of the mat. From here, you can bring the knees on the floor or you can bend the elbows and come all the way on the belly. Zip your legs together. Press the big toes on the floor. And now bring the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers and extend the arms so you can gently lift the arms from the back and the hands are reaching towards the heels. So your shoulder blades are squeezed. Now inhale, press the hips on the floor, lift the chest, gaze forward. Now if you want, you can stay here or you can lift the leg off the floor for this variation or locust pose. These poses are really good for digestion. It's a massage of the digestive organs. Point the toes firmly towards the back. The hands wants to reach the heels. Inhale here. Exhale, release, and you can rest the right cheek on the floor. Close your eyes for a moment and observe any sensations. Now bring the forehead back on the floor. Interlace the hands again on top of the back. Squeeze the shoulder blades so you can extend the arms and the hands towards the heels. Inhale, lift the chest off the floor, sternum forward, and if you want, you can lift the legs off the floor. And with every inhale, maybe you can lift a little higher. Point the toes firmly and breathe. Inhale, exhale, one more big inhale. And exhale, release, turn the left cheek on the floor. Observe and feel. Now bring the forehead on the floor. Bring the hands right underneath the shoulders. Press on your hands. Come on your knees and find your child's pose here. Stretching the back of the lower back, Hands extended forward. It's an active child's pose. One more full breath here. Now pressing on your hands, come back to a tabletop position. Tuck all 10 toes. Lift the hips, find a downward dog here. Stretch the spine, stretch the back of the legs. Gaze forward. Bring the right foot towards the hands. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, press on the right foot, bring the left foot and fold. Press on the feet, inhale all the way up. Press your hips forward, find your back bend here. And exhale, hands to the heart. And now we do this on the left side. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Hands on the floor, bend the knees. Left foot back now. Find your runner's lunge. Make sure you have the right alignment and come on your fingertips. And again, if this is too challenging, you can set the left knee on the floor. Inhale, reach the arms high. Interlace the fingers but release the index. Inhale, reach the fingers towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, bring the fingertips towards the back, opening your heart towards the ceiling. Strong legs here. And breathe. Big inhale. Exhale, release the hands on the floor. The left hand stays. Inhale, twist to the right. Fingertips activated towards the ceiling. Strong arms. Inhale. Exhale, right hand on the floor. Right foot meet the left foot for a high plank. You can set the knees on the floor or you can bend the elbows and come all the way down on the bed. Now open your legs as wide as the mat and open your arms 90 degrees from the body with the palm facing down. Now pressing your hips down and squeezing the bum. Inhale, lift your arms, lift your legs, pointing the toes towards the ceiling. Now bring your arms forward. Inhale. Exhale, bring your arms back. Inhale, arms forward. Exhale, arms back. Inhale, arms to the side. And exhale, down. Left cheek on the floor. Rest here for a moment. Catch your breath. Now bring the forehead on the floor again. Press your hips down. Press your pubic bone on the floor. Inhale, lift the legs, lift the arms. Bring the arms forward. Inhale. Exhale, bring the arms back. Maybe you can lift a little higher. Exhale, arms forward. Inhale, bring the arms back. Exhale, arms forward. Inhale, arms back. Exhale, arms to the side and release. Right cheek on the floor and rest. Now forehead on the floor, hands underneath the shoulders. Press on your hands, find your child's pose, but this time extend the child's pose. So bring the big toes to church. Open the knees as wide as you want and bring the arms forward. Forehead on the floor. Press the floor away from you so you can bring the hips closer to the heels. From here, slide the right arm underneath the left so the shoulders and the ear are on the floor and the right palm is facing the ceiling. Deep breathing. Now release the right arm to the front and slide the left arm underneath the right, shoulders and ears on the floor. Deep breathing. Now bring the left arm forward, press on your hands, come back to a tabletop position, so bring your knees right underneath the hips again, spread the fingers wide, tuck the toes and downward dog. Now look between the hands, bring the left foot forward, inhale, open your chest. Exhale, press on the left foot, bring the right foot and forward, Uttanasana, press on the feet, inhale, rise up, press your hips forward so you can find a gentle back bend, maybe it's a little deeper. And hands to your heart and release. All right, well done. Now bring your feet together. So the big toes touch and the heel touch, and squeeze the thighs together. Bring the arms alongside the body. Now inhale, bend the knees, bring your arms up and find your chair pose. Now if you gaze down, you should see your toes. If you don't see your toes, it means you have to sit back. And make sure you can lift the toes and wiggle them so all the weight is on the heels. Arm extended forward and up. You can gaze right in front of you or you can gaze towards the ceiling. Inhale here and exhale forward. Good. Press on the feet. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release hands to the heart. Hands down, and we'll do that one more time. Inhale, bend the knees, lift your arms high for your chair pose. Release the shoulders away from the ears. Gently squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale here and exhale, fall forward. Inhale, look halfway up, creating space, long spine, no tension in the neck. Now bend the knees, plant the hands on the floor. Bring the right foot and the left foot back for high plank. Shift the weight forward, bend the elbows, come all the way on the belly. Now bring your hands alongside the body with the palm facing down, so the palms are flat on the floor. Zip your legs together. And now press on your big toes, press on your hands. Inhale, lift the chest. And maybe lift the arms. And maybe lift the legs. Gentle breathing. Now take a big inhale. And exhale, release. Good. Now from here we'll take bow pose. So bend both knees. Bring the fingertips, not the fingertips, what do you call them? The fingers of the feet are called the toes. The toes pointing towards the ceiling. Bring the forehead on the floor. And now place one foot in each hand. But don't grab towards the toes. You really want to grab maybe the middle of the feet or more towards the ankle. Now, you remember at the beginning of the practice, we kicked the feet in the hands, and here we're going to do the same thing. So on an inhale, kick your feet in your hands, lift the knees off the floor. Nice stretch of the shoulders. Lift your chest up and bring the toes towards the ceiling for bow pose, not both. And maybe here, when you inhale, you can roll on your belly, massaging the digestive organs, squeeze your bum. Take a big inhale. And exhale, slowly release. And turn your head to either side and rest here for a moment, observing any sensations, any subtle movements. Maybe you find that your mind is a little bit more quiet now. And we do bow pose one more time. So bring the forehead back on the floor, bend the knees so the toes are pointing towards the ceiling, and place your feet in each hand. Now keep the knees together, squeeze the shoulder blades, and you can already start by kicking the feet in your hands. On an inhale, kick hard the feet in the hands, lift the toes towards the ceiling, and now lift the chest. Nice stretch in the shoulders. Deep breathing. Keep kicking these feet in the hands, squeezing the bum. Now take a big inhale. Exhale, slowly release and turn your head to the other side. Now forehead back on the floor, hands underneath the shoulders, and press yourself to a child's pose to release the lower back. So close the legs, knees together,
Extend the arms to the front, or maybe you want to bring the hands towards the feet. And here you can take 3 slow deep breaths. Listening to all the sensations, listening to what your body is telling you. Now bring the hands forward, come back to a tabletop position, and from here walk your knees towards the front of the mat, cross your ankles and sit back towards the heels so you can shift your legs forward. Good. Alright, from here we'll take one of my favorite poses ever. It's boat pose. You've got to love boat pose. So bring your feet flat on the floor. They kind of hip distance apart, and now slide the hands behind the thighs, roll your shoulders back and open your chest. And now hinge back gently and find that sweet spot of balance here and lift the calf muscle off the floor. So you can stay here supporting the thighs, or you can extend the arms parallel to the floor with the palms slightly turned towards the ceiling. Now you can stay here, squeezing the belly to the spine, or you can decide to extend the legs. But if you decide to extend the legs, your spine hasn't moved and your spine is still upright. Keep squeezing the navel to the spine. We'll stay here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale and exhale. Release. Good. If it shakes a little bit in the belly, it means that the energy is flowing and it's a good sign. We'll do this one more time. Roll your shoulders back, open the chest, find your sweet spot of balance and lift the calf muscle off the floor. Now stay here supporting the thighs, or release the arms to the side with the palms slightly turned towards the ceiling. Stay here, or here, pointing the toes towards the ceiling with straight legs, but again, without compromising your spine. Breathe gently, relax your face. You could bring the corner of your mouth towards the ears, which is just a smile. Oh, I'm shaking. Inhale and exhale, slowly release. Good, very nice. Now we roll on the spine. Bring the arms to the front and with control, and roll the spine gracefully, elegantly on the mat. Now bring the knees towards the chest, wrap them with your arms and give yourself a big hug. We're almost there. Alright, good. Now, plant the feet on the floor. So we'll take one more back bend here. So we'll do 2 bridge poses, and on the third one you can either go to wheel if wheel is in your practice, or you do another bridge pose. So first of all, make sure that your shoulders are far away from the ears and that you can touch your heels. Your feet are hip distance apart and parallel to each other. Now press on your hands, press on your feet. Inhale, lift the hips towards the ceiling. The chest is going towards the chin, but the chin doesn't really like that, so keep the chin away from the chest. Now interlace the fingers behind the back, press your hands on the floor and roll on the outer edge of your shoulders. Keep pressing on your feet. Maybe you could even imagine you have a block between the thighs. So you keep squeezing the thighs together and you squeeze the glutes. That's good work for the glutes. Now take a big breath in and exhale. Slowly release the shoulders, release the hands, the back on the mat. Bring the knee to the chest for 1 breath. Bring the feet back on the floor. Again, make sure you can touch the heels with the fingertips, feet parallel to each other. Press on the feet, inhale, lift the hips, interlace the fingers, Roll on the outer edge of your shoulders. The chest goes towards the chin, but the chin goes away from the chest. Squeeze your bum, press on the feet, squeeze that imaginary block, and breathe. One more big breath in. Exhale, release the shoulders, release the hands, release the back. Bring the knees to the chest for one breath. And exhale, release. Good. So here you have the option to go for wheel pose if wheel is in your practice, or take another bridge pose. If you go for wheel, it's the same starting position for the feet, but the hands go towards the shoulders with the fingertips pointing towards the shoulders. The elbows are not open to the side, the elbows are in, pointing towards the ceiling. Now press on your hand, press on your feet, inhale and lift for your wheel pose. Strong arms, squeeze the glutes. Take a few slow breaths here. And wherever you are, you can now release the pose. So if you are in wheel, bend the elbows, bring the crown of the head on the floor, tuck the chin, and unroll the spine on the mat. And everyone bring the knees to the chest, rub them with your arms, and roll on your spine from side to side, from right to left. And come back to the center. Very good. Now let's twist your spine. So extend the left leg on the floor, but active leg, okay? So keep flexing the foot and engaging the quad. And squeeze the right knee towards your chest. Give it a big hug. Now release the right arm on the floor, perpendicular to the floor, to the chest, so the hands and the shoulders are aligned. And with your left hand, you bring your right knee all the way to the left. Oof, maybe you have a nice crack in the back, and you gaze towards the right hand. Oof. So if you hear a crack in the back, it's actually little bubbles of air popping. So it's good. Breathe deeply through the belly here. Now slowly bring the knee back towards the chest. Give it one last big squeeze and change. Extend the right leg. Bring the left knee to the chest and squeeze it. Use your muscles here to squeeze it. Activate the right foot so the right leg is not floppy and not spaghetti. Now release the left arm on the floor with the hands aligned with the shoulder, and with the right hand you bring the left knee all the way to the right and you gaze to the left, and maybe there is another little pop in the back. You can close the eyes and you breathe deeply through the belly. Nice slow deep breath. Bring the knee back to the center. Give it one last big squeeze. Bring the right knee to the chest, and from here we'll take happy baby pose. So bend your knees so the thighs are against the chest and the feet are parallel to the ceiling. Now open your knees wide, wider than the torso. Here you can grab your ankles, or you can grab the outer edge of the feet, or you can grab the big toes. And you keep the tailbone on the floor and you gently press the knee towards the floor. And here you can slowly start to roll on the back from side to side. fall on one side, fall on the other side. And then you can maybe play around a little bit, extending one leg after the other, maybe extending both legs, falling over. Imagine your happy baby on the floor discovering the world, being all playful. And now you can slowly release, bring the knees to the chest one last time, wrap your arms around them one last time. Now lift the tailbone off the floor, lift the shoulders off the floor so there is just the mid-back touching. Bring the forehead to the heel and squeeze yourself in that little ball. Really squeeze yourself tight. You can even squeeze your face, squeeze your forehead, squeeze your jaw, really create tension here. I really want you to create as much tension as you can in this little ball. Now take a big breath in, and when you exhale, you release in Chakrasana. Extend the leg forward, extend the arms with open them slightly away from the body with the palm facing up. Make sure that you have the correct alignment, that the head is aligned with the neck, aligned with the spine and the tailbone. Your feet are falling on each side of the mat. And here you can start by taking a long, deep breath in and exhale. Now inhale deeply and inflate your belly like a balloon. Hold your breath and then slowly exhale. Your belly deflates and your navel goes towards the spine. And again, inhale, inflate your belly like a balloon. Hold your breath when you reach the top. And then slowly exhale. And when you exhale, you bring the navel towards the spine, towards the earth. And one more time. Inhale, inflate the belly like a balloon. Belly rises. Hold it at the top. And then slowly you exhale all the air. You bring the navel to the spine. And then you can come back to a gentle and natural breath. Make sure that your feet are completely relaxed. Your calf muscles, your knees and your thighs. Find stillness in your legs and relaxation. Relax your hips and your buttocks. Soften the belly. Relax the lower back, the mid back, the upper back and the chest. Relax the shoulders and imagine them melting into the earth. Relax your arms, your hands and your fingers. Relax the neck. Relax the back of the head, the forehead, the space between the eyebrows and the eyes. Relax your temples and your ears. Relax your cheeks and your nostrils. Relax the tongue and the jaw. Feel the weight of the body heavy on the floor as you sink deeper into relaxation. And the only thing that moves is your chest, rising as you inhale and falling as you exhale. And for the next few more moments, stay present with your breath. Stay present with every inhalation and that little pause before you exhale, and that little moment of pause before you inhale again. Bring all your awareness and all your attention on your breathing, anchoring yourself in this present moment. And if the mind drifts away, you can gently notice where it's gone without any judgment, and gently tell yourself to come back to your breathing, knowing that you're relaxed and you're safe. There is nowhere to be and nothing to do, just here in Shavasana, observing your breath. Now you can gently bring your attention back to your surroundings. Bring your awareness to the room where you are. Listen to the sounds around you. Feel the temperature of the air on your skin. Visualize the walls, the ceiling, and your body laying on the floor, completely still. And now you can start to bring little movements to the body by wiggling your fingers and your toes. You can make small rotations with your ankles and your wrists. Move your head from left to right. Now draw your knees to your chest and roll on the left side, the side of the heart, and find yourself in a fetus position. You can make a little pillow with your hands to be comfortable. And here you can come back to the intention you set at the beginning of the practice. And again, you can repeat it 3 times. Now you can gently bring yourself back to a seated position with your legs crossed and your eyes closed. Find a gentle lift in the heart so you can grow your spine tall. Let the flow of the breath go back to a vertical position. Place your hands in front of your heart in the prayer position.
And here take a moment to thank your beautiful, amazing and strong body for allowing you to do yoga today. And send it some compassion for its limitation. You can also thank yourself for making the time to be on your mat, taking care of your body and your mind. And now to close the practice, to close our time together, we'll chant the peace mantra, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. You can exhale all the air you have in the chest and in the belly. Now inhale deeply to chant. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Inhale and exhale. May there be peace in your thoughts, peace in your words, peace in your heart, from my heart to yours. Namaste. Thanks everyone. Thank you for joining the practice today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, don't hesitate to like my video and share it with your loved ones. It would really mean the world to me. Have a great rest of the day and I will see you next time on your mat. Bye.